What up, everybody? The only kind of Hulk I ever bought was joefixit, and this is the first one I bought. Issue 355. It's got Glorian versus the Hulk on the cover. Glorian's kind of a weird character. I picked this book up just because I had 75 cents. I grabbed it because the cover looked really cool. It's from the comic shop, but the spine is pretty good. All of my Hulk comic books have some wear on the spines. They've been read over and over again. But when I read it, I found out that Hulk was a gangster.
You look like a gangster.
He was running Las Vegas. So I kept on buying them. I noticed that the purples on top were shining off the rainbow. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I really like the way this book looks. There's Freddy Krueger, I like that. The inside cover panel has a Konami video game for a Nintendo advertisement. And the back has a big Schwinn advertisement. Everybody knows Schwinn. Certainly don't make them like they used to. Back cover panel is the Campbell twins. Oh man, I haven't seen the Campbell twins in forever. That's way older than even anybody I know.
Have you had your soup today?
I really like those little Irish kids. Here we have the order form for this year. It's got Wolverine, Spider-Man, and the Hulk inside a poly bag. So I guess the comic books in the mail used to come without poly bags, just in an envelope. I heard that they used to have subscription bins. Imagine if your comic book came in the mail without a poly bag and just in an envelope. How much anxiety would that be? And so this is the first year they offered that. This next one, Incredible Hulk number 359. A lot of the covers looked amazing like this. Look at that color. I like that Hulk turned into a gangster. I like the pants and the shirt. It's a different look. It only lasted for a little while. Gray Hulk. It's a newsstand copy. This book's in really, really good condition. The spine is in really good condition. Wow, yeah. Look at that suit, pinstripe suit. This time, this publication had a really good sense of color, and I can't say enough about these books. And it looks amazing overall. Inside panel. Okay, we did Stridex last time. Should we do Clearasil?
Fewer pimples in 5 days or your money back, guaranteed.
Just marketed towards teenagers in the 90s. Sorry about the format change, but I forgot to show the back inside panel. It's special. The order form is kind of boring, but what's really cool is this advertisement for the Nintendo cereal system. They made cereal and it was half Legend of Zelda and half Super Mario Brothers, and it was like Captain Crunch or something. It was pretty cool. I got it twice. It was good. This next one, the cover's alright. I mean, it's not my favorite cover, but it looks good. I don't like the way Hulk's looking kind of wonky on it. Man, I love that suit. On the cover from left to right is Despair. Nightmare is grabbing the Hulk on the far right. And at the bottom right there is Betty Banner, or Betty Ross, however you want to look at her. It's kind of sad. I remember reading kind of sad. The spine looks really good. Really proud of how I took care of these. They were read a lot. The inside's got an advertisement for Tengen for Nintendo. Did various video games like Shinobi. They used to make cartridges that used to hack the operating systems of the consoles. The back panel has a boring Dungeons & Dragons book game. The order form's not too exciting. It's the Wolverine hand and Metal Gear for Nintendo advertisement in the back inside panel. For the next one, looks like a werewolf story. I don't remember reading this one, but I kind of like the cover, how it's painted like that. I should read it again. Number 362. The cover's got Jack Russell, werewolf, attacking the Hulk from behind, and the Hulk looks pretty vulnerable right there. It's in really good condition. What's really weird is that the newsstand box or the little icon box is on the right-hand side and not the left-hand side. I don't know if that's something, but it kind of caught my attention. The spine is in good condition, and there's that little suit again. So Werewolf by Night, or Jack Russell, is an old Marvel character. He comes out from time to time in various books. You gotta use that old intellectual property. On the inside we have Bayou Bill for NES. On the back panel we have Dungeons & Dragons TSR board game. In the back, again, Captain America order form and Super Mario Brothers NES sold at Sears. This next one's really awesome. I love Iron Man. Incredible Hulk number 361. It's got Iron Man crashing through the floor and punching the Hulk. I like the way the letters on the logo are all crashed into. I love action covers, and this one's amazing. The pages on the inside are pretty white. If this was a key, it would be a pretty good candidate for submission. The spine is in almost immaculate condition. It only needs a pressing. And sexy little Hulk right there. On the inside, we have a Tiger handheld video game for Double Dragon again. On the back panel, a boring Dungeons and Dragon book game. On the inside, there's again the cap order form, and on the back inside panel, there's a Konami video game advertisement for NES for the sports games. Yeah, look at that. It looks great. So this next book starts Countdown. Book number 364. It's got the Hulk fighting the Abomination, and there's the hourglass. This story is actually really good. I won't spoil any of it for you, and it actually has a really crazy reveal at the end of it. It's really suspenseful. Another newsstand copy. The motion's cool, but I don't really like the drawing. And this spine is in really good condition. Not too many ticks on this. This whole run is amazing. The joefixit persona is actually one of the more evil personas because he's actually more human than any of the other Hulks. The back, Dungeons and Dragons. On the inside front panel, it has an advertisement for Konami's Castlevania, which was one of my favorite NES games. I won't bore you with the back inside panel. There's a Clearasil advertisement, and that's boring. There is the order form, which is just like the order form on this book. Book number 365, second book in the Countdown saga. The cover's got She-Thing fighting the Hulk. All of a sudden, She-Thing's fighting the Hulk. The motion's pretty cool. I think it's the same artist as the last cover. This one looks a little bit better. I like the coloring. I like how he's getting smashed up. The book is in pretty good condition. It's from a newsstand. It's got ticks on the spine, but they're very light, and the pressing could probably get that out pretty easily. And the hourglass looks like half an hour has passed. On the inside, this is really cool. It's got a Konami handheld video game for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. On the back, there's also a TurboGrafx 16 advertisement. That's awesome. On the inside back panel, there's a boring Clearasil, and then this order form is just like the last one, like I said, and it's really cool. For some reason, I just really like that they have Santa hats on. The third book is number 366, and once again, we have 45 minutes on the hourglass. The cover has the leader blasting the Hulk. I like this cover. I like the way that the motion is. I like the drawing itself. I always like the way the leader looks with his big head. Another newsstand copy. The spine is the same. It's got a few ticks, but it can be taken out with a pressing. They have a ton of different versions of the leader. I like this one with his brain sticking out the sides. The inside front panel has the advertisement for Sky Shark for NES. The back panel has a pretty cool advertisement for Double Dragon 2. The inside back panel is boring. It's another Dungeons and Dragons type of game. And the order form's boring too. It's got the picture of the Grey Hulk. And to wind the whole thing down, it's the last one I bought. Book number 367 and the end of the countdown, which leaves just a tiny bit of sand on the hourglass. I actually really like this cover because I just really like blue. I won't spoil who the last guy is. You definitely can't see or tell who he is, but it's pretty good. I would recommend you reading it. It's also a newsstand. I think all four of them were newsstands. The spine is really clean. It's a pretty good reveal. It's actually a really great story and an ending. On the inside front panel, we have an advertisement for Acclaim's Iron Sword for NES. That was a pretty good game. On the back panel, we have another Sky Shark advertisement for NES. On the inside, we have the same order form with Grey Hulk, and on the inside back panel, there's actually a Game Boy advertisement for the first Game Boy. And that's all of them. Again, the only reason I didn't keep on buying these is because I focused on X-Men. See you on the next one.